to Astro News Weekly with my co-anchor Little Luna Tuna, and we are about to give you the latest news, astrology and otherwise. We like our news better because we use the sun, moon, and stars for our reporters. Okay, the big headlines are, we've got a new moon in Aries this week. So Aries is rambunctious, ready to go, ambitious. So let's find out what all of this is going to be about for you. Yeah, we want to know how this is going to affect you this week. Okay, so let's do our cards, Miss Luna, with the divine directions. You ready to pick your card? I know you are. Okay, want that one? She picked this one, and I'm going to read you what it says if I can see it. Ground. It's time to ground yourself and center your energy. Be truly present in your life. So maybe that means that maybe with the holiday and all, you've been running around so much you haven't had time to meditate or do the inner work that you usually do, yoga, tai chi, any of that. So it's time to ground. I know I'm really getting the hit to smudge my place. So that's going to be done today. All right, let's see what else you pick, Miss Luna. And these are the light cards. So what are you going to pick? Oh, wow, you picked with your paw. Okay, that's a first. Not with her nose, her paw. Miss Luna picked this card. Keepers of the Earth. That sounds good. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And you know, you are never alone. Don't ever think you're alone. Sometimes when I would do meditation groups in my home, there might be a lot of humans standing around, you know, in physical bodies, but whoo, the spirit energy was just wild all the time. Thousands and thousands of lights in the room. It was always just amazing to see. You know, I'll share a story with you. My husband, when he was alive, he was a contractor. And a lot of times he was confused as how he would approach a job that he would have the following day. And so he always had this little technique that he did, that he would just give it to the ancestors. He always said, well, I don't know how I'm going to approach it. I don't know what tools I'll need, but I'm going to just give it to the ancestors, and whatever soul that has that knowledge will come to me. And I know in the morning I'll have the answers. And sure enough, I would always see him early in the morning, jotting down on his paper what he was going to do. And he always had the right answers for the job. So whenever in despair, whenever you have a problem, just please call on your ancestors. They're always there to help you. Just because you don't see them with your physical eyes, they are there. They are there in your mind. And you can always contact whoever you need for whatever job it takes. All right. Well, I'm going to let Miss Luna go here. And we're going to jump into our astrology for this week. Now, I told you the new moon is approaching us, and yes, it is. I'm not lying there. It will be all around Saturday. So Monday, today, the moon is in Aquarius, quirky Aquarius. And Aquarius is always cutting edge. It rules computers. It rules anything techie. And Mercury is in harmony with that moon. So what that means is a lot of communication with your friends. Aquarius is friendly, and a lot of communication on the computer. So that should be lively enough for today. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the moon will still be in Aquarius, and the moon will be in harmony with the sun and Venus and Mars. Wow. What a lineup. Come on, you can't mess with Tuesday. That is superior. Mars is let's go, let's move, and Venus is love, romance, money. I'd be playing the Powerball on that day, and not only that, if you are in a romance, your romance is going to go high speed. And if you're not in a romance, maybe you find the right one. I would bet on it with that kind of lineup. On Wednesday, the moon will still be in Aquarius, but it moves into Pisces sometime in the afternoon, depending on where you live in the United States. In Europe, it would be probably in the evening. So the moon will be most of the time in VOC. If you've been watching me enough, you probably know what VOC means. But if you don't, it means void of course or void on course, whichever one you want to use. It means the same thing. It means that there are no particular elements or planets that the moon will be conjuncting with during its transit on that day. So whenever we have a VOC happening, or void of course, or void on course, whichever you want to use, it means that it's a time to clean up, just work on things that you need to finish up. It's not a day to sign a contract or start anything new. So I would not be doing that on that day, but I certainly would be relaxing, watching a good movie, and just maybe cleaning would be the thing to do on that day. All right, on Thursday, we got the moon in Pisces, charitable, caring, Mother Teresa, Pisces, yes. Now, it's an inhibited moon, so you might feel a little bit more retired on Thursday, but it's good for all the Pisceans and good for all the Virgos to feel that beautiful, sparkly Neptunian energy. The moon will be in harmony with Uranus. Uranus is the planet of surprise. Yippee, yay, you could win the Powerball. I'm going to make a note right now to play the Powerball on Thursday. You can bet that. Uranus brings surprises in, and Pisces is money. So you could get a surprise with money. You might get a raise. You might get the job you wanted. It might be a break, So we'll watch for Thursday. And I always keep notes. I don't know about you, but I always like to see how accurate everything is. Usually it's spot on. It's been spot on. On Friday is the darkest phase of the moon, okay? And it's still in Pisces. So, kind of sad, kind of retreat, do some meditation, do some Tai Chi, go within. You might feel a little alone, but you're never alone because we talked about that a few minutes ago. And also Mars on that day is going to square Neptune. So Neptune is, kind of lost and confusing on the Earth plane. It doesn't resonate well on the Earth plane, but in the solar system, it resonates beautifully, and it means bliss, and it brings up beautiful dreams and prophetic dreams at that, and it makes you feel like you want to be near water. So maybe Friday is a good day to go by the lake or the ocean. I'm going to make a note to walk by the ocean on that day. And we don't have to make it so dreary. You get that choice. You get to choose whether you want to turn it into a good day or a bad day. It's up to you. So with that Mars squaring the Neptune, it could just, make you tired, make you feel like you want to rest. So I would say, do that. Listen to your gut. Do that. But you're resting up for a good thing, because on Saturday, the moon is in Aries, and that rambunctious, let's go energy of Aries. Let's move, let's shake it, let's, start something new. Mercury favors on Saturday, that Aries moon. So again, you're talking to people. You want to get out, you want to bust loose, you want to be free, you want to energize. And Venus favors Jupiter. How lucky can you get? So yeah, Friday might be a drab day, but certainly it folds into a wonderful Saturday with Jupiter and Venus. Again, play the Powerball. Play the Powerball. And that could be a lovely day for seeing the romance of your life and going on a trip with the love. That could be a lovely day for that. Now, Sunday, the new moon will be in Aries, ambitious, again, rambunctious, rebellious Aries. So, you know what I always say about a new moon? That's a new beginning. That's a time to bring your wants and wishes into focus. So at that point, I would tell you to put a list of a desire or desires into a little satchel, put it in a drawer, and let's see how it goes for the next month. And usually you will get your wish on a new moon. So until the next new moon 30 days later. So that about wraps up this week. I hope you had a good holiday week, whatever your belief system is. And I will be seeing you next week. And by the way, we have the live on Thursday at 8 o'clock sharp on Facebook Live. This coming Thursday, we're going to do all the signs and mini readings. Please be there. Lots of love, Cyndi and Luna.